Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good whatever time of day it may be for you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Layback Gamer, and well, provided that I actually formatted this right. Over top of the screen, it's actually going to be a list of things that I plan on doing in this recording session for, of course, Dragon Age Origins. And, well, yeah, and today, well, at least in this first episode, we're going to start with Wardens Keep, and if there's enough time, I might do some more character development with our other characters here. Anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and let's just jump right into this. Yes, we're going to gather a party and move forward. Zevran we're going to leave behind.
Yes.
And I'm going to take these three. I think I still have a bunch of poultices. Should be good to go. Where am I? I think I'm technically right here. So we need to go to Soldier's Peak. And we're going to do the quest up there. Now, I don't have any bombs ready to go. Why are we going all the way? I guess we have to go all up and then around to there. But yeah, we need to go to Soldier's Peak.
And here we are. Soldier's Peak.
To beat this little DLC that we got.
Maker's breath. Look at the size of her. What a fortress. I told you the map would get us through the tunnels.
Yeah. How'd you find that path on your own?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Well, she's impressive, that's for certain.
It's just teeming with history. Can't you feel it? So, I'll follow you about, from a distance. This place has the stench of death. I expect there's trouble up ahead.
I'm willing to bet.
Peak. Looks like it's seen better days. Better centuries, more like.
Good one, Alistair. Good one. Alright, so we brought Alistair here because, of course, he's the other Great Warden, and I figured probably would want to see this. I think he does have some unique dialogue with this place. Shale, because it's Shale. And, well, we need a mage, and I've already kind of retired Morgan. Alright, here we go.
Fall back! Fall back already!
Taking the peak will not be easy, my lord.
I gave the Wardens one chance to die with honor. Instead, they hole up like cowards. We follow the King's advice then. Starve them out.
But the peak has months of supplies.
Then we wait. When they are too weak to lift their weapons, we will send them to their final judgment.
What was that? Felt a bit woozy there. I'm not mad, am I? You saw it too?
I did. I had the vision too.
How's that possible? This place truly is haunted.
Veil is thin here. The circle tower was that way too.
The Veil?
What separates us from the Fade and demons?
Demons? Thank Andraste you came, Warden. After you.
Well, there was a lot of death that happened here. Speaking of death, there's a bunch more that's about to come up. Well, I guess we can go ahead and summon this. And flurry. Oh, this is a little on the loud side. 1 second, I'm just going to turn this down a little bit. It's something I kind of had noticed in the in the playthrough as well. Unfortunately, it was the stuff I did yesterday while I was editing it down, I had noticed, yeah, it's a little on the loud side. Alright, gotta kill these guys up. Here we go.
Let's get started.
Oh, heads up. Now we have Warden skeletons coming after us. Go ahead and go up here. Alright. Where are you running? Oh, this is just getting good. I'm actually going to faint here. Good timing. There we go. Not done yet. Got some more on the incoming. Let's use these shots here. You really are just a cowardly man, aren't you? There's a Scoutmaster down there. Triple shot. Good thing this bow is actually pretty fast. It's pretty good that we had found this in the ruins. Look at us. Okay, go attack that. Come on, boys, go attack that. Send another spider. Spider! Sick him! Okay, we might need to get a little bit closer. Go. Anyways, let's check this place out a little bit. Statue over here.
This should be easy enough.
Now there is a couple of side quests that come with this. So, ancient history. Learn more about the history of Soldier's Peak. You have uncovered some history at the base of Soldier's Peak. There may be more to learn, and you should seek it out. Yeah, so I think this might be the only side quest, or there might be one other side quest that is with this place. We're going to do our best to try to explore all of it. And, ooh, looks like we got Antique Warding Crossbow. It does a bit more damage in aim time. Okay, that could be really good. We just need to get ourselves a bit more upgraded to use that. Let's see here. Unfortunately, the way I have this mapped out, I kind of have to I gotta move around when I'm moving around and trying to hold the tab to figure out what can be selected. I have to reposition my hands. Alright, let's head back up this way. I'll be eventually making it to the top of the peak. Alright, so yeah, that's highlighted. And I think we're done here. Let's go into the keep. I bet. Gonna have to train up somebody to get to that.
The men's morale is low. My spells are of no use in this matter, Commander.
There is more to leading men than sorcery, Avernus. I will remind them that they're wardens. Men, I won't lie to you. The situation is grim. Our forces outnumbered, our bellies empty, and our hearts are sagging. But we are wardens! Darkspawn flee when they hear our horns. Archdemons die when they taste our blades. So are we to bend knee to a mere human despot? No! I, for one, will never give up. I, for one, will never surrender just to dance on Arlen's gallows. So I propose here and now, in these hallowed halls where generations of our brethren stood vigil against darkspawn and evil, that we send a message to that fat bastard. In this sacred place, proud men, strong men stood defiant, and would rather die than submit to tyranny.
Oh, good for you.
So brave, even when starving. And my great-great-grandmother stood with them.
King Arlen was a tyrant?
Not much is known of King Arland. The War of Succession that followed his death, now that was a piece of work. Lasted nearly a decade, and almost burned Denerim and the palace to the ground. Loads of history was lost, but maybe there's answers to that inside. But I've gabbed enough. Lead on, my friend.
Alright. Here we have a statement of defiance. I'll let you get, if you want, you can pause this and take a look at all the names. I'm just kind of briefly going through this. Alrighty, sadly, I don't think we're gonna find any corpse skull here. Oh, I'm paralyzed. That's bad. Hey Wayne, do a group heal. Am I almost done being paralyzed? Oh, Alistair, cleanse. Alright, that. I'm frozen. Wayne, can you put a regen on yourself? Heal up Alistair. Doing okay so far. Nope, switch up, do the sweep. You're fine, don't worry, you'll be okay. So the barracks, there's the break room, archives, it's technically the front foyer. We'll be going throughout each and every single one of these rooms because we got a lot to discover. Got a note here. Yep, the codex.
Right.
Anyone behind this door? Yup. You guys take that on. I'm coming up here to deal with this. I'm actually going to go ahead and summon a bear. Right there. Nope, it's going to summon him right there. Move out of the way so our bear can get into this. On you, use the slam. You know, sometimes the AI of the bear is not the greatest. Oh, and I just fell. And slam. Killing blow. Kaboom. Alright, well, we sustained a little bit of an injury. Constitution. Lee. Alright. Anything else? I have a chest down there to crack open. The shield. Poultice and chainmail. Okay, we already kind of made back one of the poultices that we got. We lost and we got that. Nice. Actually, I am going to make up a couple of quick saves as we go along, just so that we don't accidentally bite the bullet and have to restart. Alright, so let's see. We have the mess hall. Alright, thanks for that. Okay, back out to there. Not seeing anything down here. Can't go that way. And here's the next room. Nuts. Yes, go hide in that corner, please. That'd be best. Hey, Shale, you just do a slam. And Quake. Yes, these guys aren't going to be too difficult to deal with. The final area will kind of be a little tough. However. Oh, we got more of them incoming. I think we're fine. I think we're fine, Mr. Rage Demon. Solve him? Oh, a garnet. I need that. Archivist book. You can make out a word here and there, and that's all. Here we go.
The door won't hold, Archivist.
Almost done. The truth must be told.
What does it matter? We're dead.
Our grand rebellion so close. And to die here, a stillbirth.
We never should have done it. Wardens aren't supposed to oppose kings and princes.
Should we stand idly by?
I don't think I saw that one.
Rebellion? What's this about a rebellion? If only the book weren't burned.
Maybe there are other records.
We can only hope.
I don't think I've seen that one. I believe I missed it on my initial play. Oh, another garnet. Excellent. Need those. We have a book here. Alright, that's the next part of it. Another piece of the puzzle. There must be more. And the codex here is really interesting. Again, I'm not going to go through all of it because there's a lot that we could go through. Alright, here we are. Save up here. This is where things start to get interesting. Guys, we'll be dealing with that in a little bit.
Make them pay for every inch, men! Hold the flank! Avernus, we need you!
Nelarteb Obrasuth Sifan Net Bekon.
Andraste's blood! What?
More Avernus! Whatever it takes!
Teli E Ventotus Victus.
Press them! Press them now!
No! I command you, fight the king's men!
Fool. So much death, suffering, and oh yes, blood. The veil is torn now. Your soul is mine, Avernus.
Acolytes, retreat now. The battle is lost.
Avernus!
What just happened? Oh no, more fighting.
Yep. They summon a bunch of demons. Hold on a second. I think we gotta kill these guys off first. Summon a spider. Alright, spider. Go after this dead warden. Gotta kill these ones off. I learned this one the hard way, but you do have to kill them off. And I think afterwards, then he becomes vulnerable. He's very vulnerable. Alright, so... now we should be able to really deal a lot of damage. Oh. Go over here. Okay, Wayne, if you're not down, I need you to do a group heal. Oh, you're gonna die. Alright, Wayne. Place a regen on Shale. Let's see here. Shale, take a heal. Oh boy. You take a heal too. Wayne. Get a Lyrium potion. Oh boy. Oh boy. Cast that. Need to just quickly drink. Good, it's dead now. Shale, I need you to take another poultice. I should be able to kill it now. Go.
The Wardens summoned demons. Can't believe it. And my grandmother, she knew.
She was fighting for her life, to be fair.
I believed that my family was better than that. But answers may lay up ahead.
True. Anyways, let's search the Rage Demon, and we got a really powerful staff. This one is going to be put onto Win. Let's see here. I think she had... Yep, she's got the ability to cast it. It does more damage on base. Plus, it offers more cold resistance. Radiates cold. Yeah, this is a really good staff. And when we do Awakenings, it is going to be one of the staffs that I do take with me. Since I did get a forewarning that when we go to do that, I might want to hold on to everything that... all the good stuff we have. So, we'll make sure to stack our characters up. You don't have our frost weapons on. Flurry, sweep, below the belt, dirty fighting. Ooh, Shale took a level up, nice. Nice. Alright, I did forget to check down here. Was there anything else that I had missed? There is a vase.
As you wish.
That. I don't think there's anything over there. No, not yet. Alright, anyways. Jail got a level up. Let's go ahead and, well, level her up. Alright, let me see here. So, I think from here on out it's going to be all strength and constitution. Well, I'm going to put a few more points into Constitution so she could survive a bit longer and get ourselves the Rock Barrage ability. Yo. Can't wait to test that out. Got have to go into here now. And we see... there's Sophia, the Warden Commander. But she doesn't look so hot. Not looking so good.
Further, Warden. This one would speak with you.
Who or what are you?
This one is the Dryden, Commander, Sophia. All these things.
Grandmother?
You have slain many of the demon ilk to get here. This one would propose a deal.
Afraid your grandmother's possessed.
That or she's really let herself go. Great-great-grandmother is dead. I don't know what that is.
Is there anything of the real Sophia left in you?
This one has tasted her memories, seen her thoughts and hidden places. But she is food for this one. No more, no less.
Why should I trust a demon?
What is one woman child compared to your might? Strike me down if my terms offend. A fool this one would be to betray the Warden.
Tell me about this deal.
I find it puzzling that you would consort with demons. Are they not evil?
The humans are
just
capable
talking.
of far greater evil than this one or its kind, Gollum. A deal with this one could advance your cause. The Soldier's Peak traps me. This one sees so many tantalizing places in the Dryden's memories. This one would see the world herself. For me to be free, into the Old Mage Tower you go and destroy. In return, this one seals the veil. No more demons. No more enemies. Your peak would be safe. Just let this one go into the world.
What exactly am I destroying?
The magics. All moving things. The very stone if you have the power. Something inside keeps my kind locked away.
What exactly would you do if I free you?
This one will roam. This one will see. This one will feed. But without me, the veil will grow weaker. More demons, more misery. You choose just one of my kind, or many.
I'm here on behalf of Levy. Tell me about Sophia Dryden.
This one knows all, but will only talk after the tower lies broken.
There's no way I'd make a deal
And you
with
are
you.
a fool!
This should be easy.
Alright. Massive Flurry. Do this. Jail. Please do that. Oh, let's look at the quest update. And wait a minute. The demon that possessed revealed that there's a rip in the veil. Unmended soldiers speak will never be safe. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be completely fine. Alistair, please focus on this one. Poisonous spider. I'm gonna spit at that. And also web it. Throw the belt. Should be able to deal with that. You slam this one, please. Ready? That. Get up on a flurry next. It's interesting that my spider got the life ward there. I like how UZ's just standing in the middle of this. And the reason why I wanted to kill her is because, well, we get a bunch of really good armor. Like, really good armor. Which we're going to be passing off to someone. And it's probably going to be Alistair for the time being, since I believe he does have the strength to put them on. Yeah, he does. So he has the Helm of Hothlan on. Now he's going to have the Warden Commander equipment. Apparently he can't wear the Juggernaut plating. That's unfortunate. Ah, well, he's pretty well decked out anyways. Shield of High Ever, still better. I did forget to check for a better shield, but I think we'll be getting another shield at some point throughout this. Forgot to re-equip this. Let's loot this skeleton. Loot the room here.
Let's get started.
And let's see, anything else? Oh, we got a book there.
This should be easy enough.
The Sophia Dryden's journal.
I can't believe my great-great-grandmother was still alive. Well, sort of alive, sort of dead. I need a drink.
Bet you do. I bet you do. Oh, we have raspberry jam. Alright, there we go. So, another one. Missing one final clue. Let's go. Now that we can progress this way, we're going to keep up a going.
Right, this bastards. Trap. Let's make this quick, shall we?
Ward is making it really difficult to see all the traps.
Oh no, you don't! Right then.
Probably should have saved that for these guys here. And as you can see, we're actually at the top of the fortress. And down there is the courtyard where we were not too long ago.
This should be easy enough.
And yeah, we're getting a lot of good stuff. So you could easily come to this at the beginning of the game and deal with it. It's honestly not difficult right now. You might have some trouble with the final boss that's coming up, but for the most part, it shouldn't be too hard. You could play this on Nightmare and still be fine too.
Watch for the demons.
Okay, Shale. Gonna get you to switch up forms. You know what? I want to try seeing what this rock barrage will do. If I cast that. Let's see, right there should do it. See what you do. I didn't really do anything. There we go. Got through. You know what? Right here. And now switch forms. Oh, that was a bad life choice. Oh, that was a really bad life choice. Group heal. I mean, granted, we're going to win the fight. It wasn't the best idea to do that. Let's see here. What do you have to say about this?
Terrible things were done in here.
Yes, it was. Ability notes. Well, age artist, details of small experiments, clinical
Day
handwriting.
32. The subject is not responding to the stimuli. Testing the pain threshold has uncovered nothing. Only 3 subjects are left. Day 82. If only I could reproduce last night's extraordinary success. Electricity is only a catalyst. The blood is the key. Day 97. Energy and blood. Repeated applications have duplicated the results. I conjecture that success can be induced alchemically. But there are no more subjects left. If only I had 1 more or a dozen. The things I could do.
Eesh. That's brutal.
I have a feeling terrible things were done in here.
Book. Then we have the alchemic concoction here. Horrific research. Promises to unlock the hidden powers of the taint. The joining. We're going to take this power. Wish we could give some to Alistair too. Alright, we have access to new abilities. And what new abilities is that? Well, not under skills. We can't do anything here. But under towers and talent, you see we now have Power of Blood. Unfortunately, we only have 2. It's different for every class. So Warrior has a more warrior-focused one, which is really nice. And I know this because, well, I know the Warrior talents. This one is tapping the power of the tainted blood. Makes the rogue more nimble. Gives the ability able to move more quickly while using stealth and more likely to dodge a physical attack. And that's a passive one. This is Sustain. The rogue's blood gushes forth, coating the edges of weapons with deadly taint. The character gains a bonus to damage determined by the cunning ability, but suffers continuous depletion of health in return. That one I like. Let's see here. Question is, I don't need poison making. We'll toss that. It's over to here. And then move this active onto here. So yeah, pretty nice. Pretty nice stuff. Currently we're just, well, I would like to get the rest of this tree. And for that matter, the rest of this tree too. I just have so many abilities. I wish I could expand my hotbar. What's this lock button here? Unlocked. Oh yeah, I forgot. We could do this. Forgot about that. Okay, so put all of this kind of at the other end of the tree here. That's all the ones we can activate. For our archery, put that there. This down by 1. We'll also put trap making there too. Let's master here. See here. Go. Not that we're going to ever use it, but still. Let's see here. So taint blood, taint blade. I'll put that down to here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Move that over. So 7 and 8, and 9 will be the next one, and we'll have a 0 key as well. Alright, let's get moving. I forgot I could drag this all the way out. Just like that. Now we find the research laboratory.
I hear you. Don't disrupt my concentration. Even now, the demons seek to replenish their numbers. Are you to thank for this welcomed but temporary imbalance?
The old ward mage, you're still alive?
Only just. I have only a short time left. Why are you here? What is your intent?
Soldier's Peak must be rid of its plague of demons.
Agreed. This must be the first priority. The only priority.
I'd like some answers.
To what questions, I wonder? Ask.
How have you survived these many
The
years?
Chantry foolishly forbids blood magic, but there are so many secrets to uncover. As my body decayed, I found ways to extend it. But that can only go so far.
True. Tell me what happened here.
What use would storytelling serve? The tyrant Arland is long dead, as is all our noble co-conspirators and the Grand Rebellion. Sophia's corpse may walk and talk, but she, too, is no more.
Actually, she's dead. How was Arland a tyrant?
He ruled with fear and poison, his treachery pit noble against noble in terrible battle. We thought him a monster. We gathered allies to rebel. But the toll of years has erased our failure, hasn't it? It seemed so pressing then, but the kingdom lives on.
It does. What happened to the rebellion?
Too many mouths to quiet. Even sorcery can only go so far. So we met with Tyrn Kuzland. With him on our side, we had a chance of victory. Instead, the King's Guard ambushed us. Commander Dryden and I barely escaped.
Kuzland's almost rebelled? That's my family.
Is it? You lost many family members that day. I saw the Tyrn's head on the meeting table, with an apple in its mouth. Arland's butchers, no doubt, slaughtered enough Kuzlands to make them pliable.
Dang. Yeah, I didn't even think that was its spot. Well, when I went here on my test file, I was with a dwarf. So I didn't actually know that, hey, you know what? Hey, that's something I could say. Kuzland's almost rebelled? Hey, that's my family. You had to know that summoning demons was foolhardy.
Perhaps, but it was survival. For months, I prepared the summoning circles, researched the darkest depths of the Fade. That moment was a triumph of demonic law. Dozens of demons, called by my hand. But, with so many variables, I suppose, calculation errors were inevitable. Ugh. I was so close.
Things you just don't do, you know that, right?
From a warden, that means something. So tired, so old. Let me undo my greatest of mistakes. Let me cleanse this place. Then I will accept whatever justice you feel I merit.
So, Commander Dryden knew of these demons?
She gave the order. I would have summoned the demons anyway. Only under Wardens can true magical research continue. A chance to rediscover the secrets of ancient Tevinter.
That actually would have been an interesting point to lore, to rediscover all that stuff. Well, to at least have somebody rediscover all of it and then advance it even further. But do you remember how the Black City, the Darkspawn?
Chantry lies told to subjugate the mages, to keep them docile.
Well, to be fair, that is kind of true. A little bit in a sense. Chantry doesn't really like mages because they can eat their easy souls for possession and abominations. Yeah, the reckless ones are really dangerous, but the ones who actually take the peace of mind to, like the Mages Guild Collective that we're currently doing quests for, they're a good example of mages who are free from the Chantry and are doing their best to be on the morally good side. So factions like that one, I'd say, yeah, you know, they're doing a good job. I think they should agree. Not that I would ask that. Not that I would. I'm really curious about this, but just for extending some dialogue, how do you know the Chantry is wrong?
And how do you know they are right? Their faith would have you swallow a great deal for small comfort.
I want to ask something else.
Yes?
Sophia's great-grandson brought me here. Levy, go ahead.
Master Mage, sir, my family name has been worth less than dirt for over a century. Do you have any proof that Sophia was a hero?
The boy who braved the mists. So you heeded my call. Ha 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 ha, and you are a drunk. The cosmos has a sense of humor.
Your call?
He was but a boy when he entered the tunnels below the peak. His heart pure, his character certain. In dreams, I gave him the keys he would need. He would be my deliverance.
Interesting. Just answer Levy's question.
Your great-great-grandmother was the best of us. Brave, charismatic, fiery, utterly devoted to the fight. But still we lost. We fought against a tyrant, you know, so full of vigor then, so blind to consequence. But proof? There's none to be had.
Sorry, Levy.
I had hoped. But thank you, Warden.
What's the purpose of your
To
experiments?
stop the demonic tide, to correct the miscalculations of the past. Blood magic comes from demons. They could counter every bit of law I knew. But the darkspawn taint, that is alien to them. And it has power.
Now that is interesting. That is actually very interesting. You'd think that because the Black City is in the Fade, at least I believe, that, if I remember my Dragon Age lore correct, the Black City is in the Fade. It was created by the Tevinter Magisters when they attempted to go up, and then they came back the first of the Darkspawn. You'd think the demons would have seen Darkspawn, but apparently it's alien to them, and that's an interesting thing. Very interesting. Blood magic comes from demons, but if you combine it with Darkspawn Taint, it suddenly becomes something that they don't really know how to counter. All right, what kind of power?
The Wardens use it merely to sense darkspawn, a triviality. My research has discovered so much more, hinted at even greater heights. This knowledge could not only save Soldier's Peak, with it the Wardens could grow even more powerful.
Could you teach me what you've learned? I already have learned it, but...
You've already read my research, but in time, with the proper materials, I could learn so much more.
A monster would sacrifice his fellow Wardens.
It was necessary. It was vital. The few meager years of life they would have spent trapped in this tower were nothing compared to the greater goal. I gave their death meaning.
Hey, kinda, a little bit of a point there. I mean, they were stuck up here. There was no way they were going to get down through the demons or through Arlen's army, which was still probably posted outside. So, I mean, at least they... If it was willing death, like they willingly sacrifice themselves, then I'd go, it's still kind of bad, but at the same time, go ahead. Anyways, I want to ask something else.
Yes.
Time for questions is over.
So be it. My only request, if justice or vengeance drive you, stay your hand until the demons are dealt with.
Until the demons are dealt with, we're allies.
That will do for now. We must go to the Great Hall. There, I will repair the damage I caused so long ago. There will be peril. The demons will fight us every step of the way. Come.
Alright, quest is updated. As he closes the rift, yep, we have to make it there. But we do need to... Oh, there's just a frozen corpse right there. History of Soldier's Peak, updated. Records state that the commander Ardent may have built secrets into the base and may have hidden something important somewhere in Soldier's Peak. You found the clues, but where do they lead? Okay, this is something we're going to have to read then. Because I've never actually... Well, in my test playthrough, I guess in the Dwarven playthrough that I'm going through, but I hadn't actually discovered it.
This should be easy enough.
So this is kind of new for me. Oh, elf flag. Gross. Make sure to hold on to those. Alright, so oops, wrong one. It's journal. We need to go to codex. Oh boy. Quest related. Summoning sciences. Blackstone regulars. Blackstone. It'll be down here, I think. Letter termination. The spot. Plea. Malefic regrets. Watchtower. Friends of Red Jenny. Scroll Bannister. I'm telling you guys. Can't. No, that's not it. This is not it. Controls. What do you need control? Oh, I see. That code. Those kind of stuff. Alright. I'm gonna do a quick pause in the video here. As I gotta quickly go relieve myself. 1 second. Alrighty, so I also am trying to pull up the a way to fix the bug. I first have to figure out which one, because apparently there's a few different ones that happen. Notes. No. Avernus's notes. Plea from Commander. Back files. No. Oh dear. We have 3 here. Last signs of the chase hit. Mages Collective. Oh dear. Oh, I think it's under Culture and History. History of the Dryden's. History of Soldiers Peak, Chapter 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Let's see here. So in here is going to provide the clues in order to get to the secret area. Or then Grey Wardens and Ferelden would take up residence in castle sports belonging to the generous nobles. That desire to fortify headquarters where he and his forge and Soldiers Peak to defeat the Darkspawn and the Archdemons. Fresh in their minds, fraud people, many more gold to build the fortress. In 10 years, dang. Okay, that's pretty good. Nothing in there. Rumors swirled that the corruption of the Warden Commander blood was beginning to take its toll. According to the reports, the commander experienced terrible week. Yada yada yada. Spent hours locked up alone in the great hall of the base, muttering to himself, though no one was ever able to make out what he was saying. And he also believed that, again, in secret draw plans to expand the fortress, adding to hidden passages and alcoves, all to protect himself from the shadow. Okay, this is where it starts. No one knew whether the project completed for his deterioration had become obvious to anyone who spent any amount of time with him. He was quickly replaced by Warden Commander. And was taken to Orzammar, where he submitted to the calling. The last rites the Warden in death with honor. Okay, that doesn't really do anything. Became increasingly one of the more ridiculous ones. Inspiration was invitation with the priestess of lore. He was trying to reconstruct a secret ritual chamber through the use of blood magic and the prince's favorite food, raspberry jam. Okay, so that's a hint. Maybe. Warden Commander launched an thorough into secret, but was unable to cover any evidence that anything in Soldier's Peak had been changed. Commander Hawk declared that the rumor about was a sleight of memory. Stories were thus silenced. Ormus persisted even when calling. He did not have a sword in hand, might forged by the dwarven smith, nor did he obtain that. It simply destroyed the sword and dotage. Others believe that he stashed it away somewhere in Soldier's Peak. One young lord claimed that he had once grabbed him by the shoulders, fixed him with an unwavering gaze, said, "The sword will remind you what it is to be a warden. Speak your oath to me. When the shadow come, you must speak the words." It's clear. Okay, I'm not really so certain about that anymore. Anyways, he took off down here. Let's make sure he continue going. Let's see here. There's a door there. We already read the ability notes. Can you read it again to get any more? No, couldn't read it anymore. Okay. Hold down that key. Anything else? So it seems like he locked himself a lot in the Great Hall. So maybe there's a way. There's something there. All right, and I'm kind of happy we brought Shale along, because I did, looking at some of the bugs that could happen with this place is he could get stuck somewhere and not go anywhere, and people would use a fireball to get him to go. However, we don't have fireball. We do have a Shale though, and Shale is capable of pushing him to where he needs to be. So I might not have to use the console in order to activate it.
We must act quickly. The demons are clawing on the gates.
The veil
must be closed.
Must.
I
What do
will
I do?
unravel the summoning circles I drew so long ago. Waves of spirits and demons may come through. Dispatch them. I will begin. First, I must summon the magical energies. I feel them. They're coming.
Alright, just make a quick save here. But where are we? Are we in the Great Hall? Commander's quarters. Shrine. Oh no, it's working! Oh nice! Alright, activate the taint. Got some more. I'm just moving to the next area. Wayne, do a group heal, please. Alright, I don't have a spider up. Let's get the spider going. This is the part where it could get a little difficult, by the way. Dang, this is working really well. Over here we have an Ash Wraith, a lesser demon. Wayne, oh dear. Okay, everybody get chugging poultices. Okay, Shale, you punch that. You get over to here, Wayne. Alistair, I want you to... Oh, you can't go a second one. Oh boy. Thank goodness for the Life Forge. Okay, you freeze this. Yep. Nice. Oh, there's a Desire Demon. Alright, use that. Wayne, I need you to take another lesser. Repeal again. I think I'll also take one more poultice just to make sure I'm extra sure I'm still gonna live after this. Shale, do you have a punch? You got a punch ready to go. Alistair, start rounding. Alright. Next one. Shale, I think, is stunned. And she's gone too. Alright. Now make a quick save here because I do want to see what happens if... We're going to keep the guy. We're going to let the guy live, but I do want to see what happens if we do decide to finish him off. Alright, so let me take this off. I'll talk to him now.
It's over. The veil is strong now. Stronger, at least. I said I'd submit to judgment. And so I shall. Can I be left to experiment in peace?
You went too far, Avernus. Warden or not, blood magic is forbidden.
So be it.
I don't actually get anything from it.
Done it, Warden.
Yep.
Soldier's Peak is safe again. A good thing you took care of that Avernus. A blood mage in the Wardens. Common folk should never hear of that. Some still distrust Wardens, even in a blight. Crazy buggers.
Agreed.
There was no proof to redeem my family.
Past won't offer redemption. Try to the future.
For so long, I was focused on the past, on answers. But I think I would have been better off had I stayed at home. Enough of that, though. I find myself at a loss. You've got a whole fortress now. I suppose I should start plying my trade again.
Like a lovely place.
It is. In time, it might liven up, though. You're gathering an army, after all. A fortress may do some good with that.
Any chance I could convince you to stay on?
You know I'm no good in a fight, but I'm a fair trader if I do say so myself. My cousins have been looking for a safe place to store trade goods, and the peak will do nicely. Whatever the Drydens have to offer are yours, for a sizable discount.
Looks like we're done here. A demonic invasion thwarted, a warden base safely rescued. We do good work.
I will miss this place. It was infested with spirits and undead, but it had no birds. Not a single one of those malicious, spiteful little demons.
Alright, as I said... Oh, wait, hold on a second. Avernus. Add Robes of Avernus. Improves blood magic. Okay, we're not going to ever do that. I did want to see what he would drop, though. +3 willpower, +3 armor. That's good for a blood magic character. Anyways, as I said, we're going to let the guy live. Because, fortunately, I have good persuasion. Alright, but turns out we didn't bug up at all. Which surprised me, because it did the last time. I guess because I had Shale there, it did. The game decided, yeah, we'll be nice.
It's over.
Alright.
I said I'd submit to judgment. And so I shall.
You must atone.
And with what time I have left, I will do this. It may take months or years for my research to reach fruition. When it does, I will send for you. Thank you for this, Warden.
You've done it. That old geezer Avernus deserves the gallows, if you ask me, but if he does the proper research, without the... But there was no proof
That's the idea.
redeem my family.
I will say that again.
You've got a whole fortress now. I suppose I should start... You're gathering an army.
Yep.
What?
Looks like...
I will miss it.
We've said this already. Alright, we got ourselves a level up. Let's go ahead and level ourselves up. We're 1 point away from getting... And I think I kind of have... I've decided I'm probably going to end up being a duelist over an assassin. Definitely don't want to be a bard. That was already out. So we're going to be a dueling ranger. So, our ability here benefits from our cunning. So we're going to want to level that up. So it's now cunning when we have this active, and strength overall. Let's see, we can now get device mastery, which is great. I do need that. And that should allow us to go ahead and unlock every single chest that we can find. They're high cunning level. Alright, but there's one last thing we need to do before we leave this place for good. Go into the Great Hall. Or maybe it's up here. Could be up here and I'm just not seeing it. There is supposed to be a secret place you can have access to where his sword will be. And we might be able to use that sword. Why did I have everybody set to hold position? I don't know. Maybe the game did that for me. Ah. Found an old painting one day back to commander in his time. Cite the Grey Warden Oath. Ah! Shadow Belt. The Might weakens nearby Darkspawn. That's pretty good. Master Cold Rune, Shadow Belt. It's better than the Mage's Glitch I have. Or Kinch. So I like this one better. We are going to put on the other belt, though. We're going to keep this and keep switching up between it. But let's see. This one here, the Might, +2 damage, weakens nearby Darkspawn, 1 armor penetration. Alright, so we are going to switch it out, but we are going to keep the family sword. It might eventually become a bit better than this when we can, if we can get to two-hand. Alright, well, I guess that's a job well done. We've finished everything in the keep. Be nothing new. There's just returned to Ostagar, completed quests, premium content, I guess, yep. Peak. Ancient history, yep. Everything is done here. There's nothing new left to hide. Nothing new left to discover. Good on me. I can't believe I missed that in my initial go in my testing. Still can't believe it. And welcome back. You have made it to the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed, hit that subscribe button if you really enjoyed, maybe share this video to anybody who you think will enjoy my content, and also don't forget to check out some of my other stuff. I'm not only doing this game, but I also have done a ton of other games. Well, a ton, I think, I'm not sure how many games I've done at this point, but anyways, here's a small little bit of collection of games that I've done. And if you look on screen, it should take you to either another video or a playlist. Maybe you'll enjoy that. Perhaps you might not. I don't know. We will find out. Hope you all enjoyed, and until next one, take it easy.